Ripple wants to do an IPO, and they've said that publicly, and they've said as soon as this lawsuit is over, they're going to do an IPO. Now, if they're going to do an IPO, what do they have to do? They have to register with the SEC anyway. So this is not an issue of they don't want to register with the SEC. It's just really become an issue of money for me. And that issue is much easier to resolve in litigation than other issues like registration and those types of things.
You mentioned, what will it take for this standard to be implemented? We developed it and put it up for amendment voting. The way that XRPL works is UNL validators have to, 80% of them have to vote yes on a proposed amendment over the course of 2 weeks for it to be implemented. So that process is in the mix right now.
You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
If you got a bag, welcome to the party. It's the Darth Moon Commander in the building. No breakfast, no coffee, just straight extra bag snatching. Shout out to the latest sub in the building. Appreciate you stopping by. Go ahead and throw on those pilot shades and those duck masks. Buckle up, because the future is extra bright. And let's go full speed, full throttle into the cryptoverse. We got the total global cryptocurrency market cap up about 3.1% in the past 24 hours, right around 980 billion. We got XRP in the number 7 spot, 33, almost 34 cents, up about 3.1% in the past 24 hours. We got the Bitcoin market cap dominance still around 40%, BTC right around 21K, ETH 1200, and we got Stellar XLM still in the number 25 spot, 11-12 cents, up about 2.7% in the past 24 hours. Big Brad Garland House Wall Street Journal writes, Mr. Gensler's blockade is counterproductive if his aim is to protect investors. If that doesn't call for congressional action to stop Chair Gensler's preferred method of regulation by enforcement, I'm not sure what does. Gary. Faster Payments Council activities in the faster payments landscape continues to heat up, and the FPC and its work groups are responding through ongoing education, resources, and information. Faster payments coming soon, XRP. Central banks continue to accumulate gold at record levels, XRP Crypto Wolf. Vandell says just had the pleasure to sit down with the managing director of Val Hill Capital, Jimmy Valley, at their offices in Houston, discussing XRP and its global utility for the future of the finance and some price predictions to set a standard. Coming soon. Central banks are deliberately holding the price of XRP from shooting to double, triple, quadruple digits. James K. Filon Law, the SEC has sought permission to file one big motion to exclude or limit expert testimony up to 120 pages long. Ripple defendants do not object, provided that they will be allowed the same page limit for their response in opposition. An accelerated shift to instant payments across Europe. XRP Ledger, built for payments. Instant payments are poised to become the foundation of consumer and business transactions, including card, mobile, and online payments across the European Union and the United Kingdom. Instant payment technologies coupled with clear regulations can help streamline and digitize the financial industry across the regions, increasing competition and innovation in the space to position Europe as a leader in the global economy. All roads lead to the bridge, XRP. Justin, Solana's key backers are accused of violating securities laws and harming retail sole traders to the benefit of insiders in a class action lawsuit filed last week. John Deaton says, I can tell you this with 100% certainty. If today's XRP is deemed a security by Judge Torres and the SDNY, the amount of class action lawsuits that will be filed against the promoters of existing altcoins along with the exchanges will be unprecedented. We got the evidence. Get those jumpsuits. Get those jail cells ready. Wendy O'Eath had John Deaton on this morning to discuss the current affairs regarding crypto exchanges.
Here's the problem is the house of cards are coming down to fall because the Voyager CEO said, based on extreme market conditions and coupled with the 3AC liquidation, right? Because 3AC, Three Arrows Capital, owed Voyager over $600 million and they defaulted on that loan. And then that's when Sam Bankman-Friedman came in and gave a lifeline that only lasted 30 days to Voyager. I can tell you traditionally in bankruptcies, you're going to be last in line and you're going to get bankruptcy money, which means usually pennies to nickels on the dollar. I mean, that's just, I wish I could tell you through rosy colored glasses. It may not be that bad, right? It may be much better and much healthier, but on its face, I'm very suspicious about all of this recycled capital that's going in between. Sam Bankman-Friedman came out and said that FTX has and Alameda has $2 billion that they could put in capital right now, to help the crypto market. But as a 9.5% owner, why wouldn't you save your own company?
John Deaton says, looks like I have to sue the SEC over my FOIA request for Hinman's calendar. Initially, the SEC argued his calendar was created only for his personal convenience and did not constitute an agency record. Can you believe such nonsense? Like nobody else utilized his calendar. XRP Crypto Wolf, XRP is set for breakout as Ripple now tests NFT support. XLS20 Ripple drop update.
To improve or contribute something that would improve the ability to create NFTs on XRP Ledger. We proposed a new amendment to XRP Ledger called XLS20, and we built this new standard. And what it does is it makes the creation of NFTs on XRP Ledger very compact and efficient, so it doesn't impact ledger performance and create a lot of congestion at scale. And it also makes the experience for the developer creating that NFT really easy. So uniquely, it doesn't implement smart contracts, which is typically how you create NFTs on other chains. What that does, or what it means, is that it kind of reduces the additional security risks that smart contracts introduce, as well as some of the complexity and room for error. Things like minting, trading, auctioning, burning, as well as even royalties are features within this XLS20 standard. So it will make that developer experience of creation that much easier. You mentioned, what will it take for this standard to be implemented? We developed it and put it up for amendment voting. The way that XRPL works is UNL validators 80% of them have to vote yes on a proposed amendment over the course of 2 weeks for it to be implemented. So that process is in the mix right now.
The flippening is starting. The Phoenix is rising. XRPL coming back for that top spot. All roads lead to the bridge, the interoperable one. Ledger City updates here. The next round of Ledger City early access invitations are being sent out. Want in? Sign up at ledgercity.com to be eligible for the future rounds. Also, if you already have access to the Ledger City game client, download the updated version today that contains many fixes and enhancements. Ledger City, the bigger the bag, the bigger the building. On XRP.com announcement, we present you a fiat on-ramp powered by BAGS.CRYPTO official that can be found under cash on our DEX. Global and USA citizens, apart from NY and Hawaii, can buy XRP easily now using credit card and Apple Pay accessibility. This is kind of interesting here. Ethics watchdog bars U.S. government employees from writing crypto policies if invested. A new legal advisory from the Office of the Government Ethics bar federal workers who own crypto from working on policies that could influence the value of their digital assets. Jeremy Hogan and Crypto Wendy, my shirt matches your chair, which made the most royal crypto discussion ever.
And there's one major reason why I believe that. Ripple wants to do an IPO, and they've said that publicly, and they've said as soon as this lawsuit is over, they're going to do an IPO. Now, if they're going to do an IPO, what do they have to do? They have to register with the SEC anyway, right? I mean, that's the whole purpose of it. They could become a publicly traded company. Now, if you were to tell me that they weren't going to IPO, I would be like, well, maybe they're going to take it all the way to the end. But if they have to register anyway, this just becomes a matter of money. You could argue that, whether XRP is a security or not is going to be an issue, and they might move forward on that issue alone. But it doesn't make any sense to me if it's just a matter of money to not work out a number with the SEC where the SEC can claim victory and say, look, we got $100 million from them and they admitted that they did some things wrong 5 years ago, and then clear the way for their IPO because they're going to have to register anyway. So this is not an issue of they don't want to register with the SEC. It's just really become an issue of money for me. And that issue is much easier to resolve in litigation than other issues like registration and those type of things.
This is all a show to shake you out of those big utility bags. They know what's coming. We know what's coming, and they can't stop it. CZ Binance, CEOs of financially stressed companies meet VCs. CEOs of financially sound companies meet presidents. We're coming for that top spot. Big Brad Garland House. Are you still worried? With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if XRP holds here, we have 3 consecutive higher lows, just as we did in 2017. XRP getting ready to melt off some faces, shock the world, beat out the corrupt SEC, and take back that top spot. Proof of work doesn't work. XRP ready for enterprise use. No upgrades needed. XRP fire sale 33.34 cents, and we're going to be rich as ducks. We'll see you at the top. I am the XRP Bagman, the Moon Commander, currently up here on the mothership, stuffing some bags and enjoying the show. Appreciate you stopping by, tuning in, smashing those likes for some more Moon O'Clock news. Hope y'all continue to stay extra bullish out there. Continue holding those good vibes. Remember to sell the FUD, buy up that bag, and don't forget to spread that liquid love. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to drop a subscribe, drop a comment down below. All the OGs, drop a comment down below and drop an elbow from that top rope on that like button. And we'll catch you up here on the mothership for the moon party. BYOB. Peace out, crypto fan.
Get bags every day. I don't play. I don't got no time for games. Stuffing bags every day. Scooping nose. Cause I know we gon' blow out the ozone and take the throne. Digital soldiers, crypto taking over, winning battle.